It's super sad when we work really hard making a video that gets 7 million views, and then we get $12 from it, and it doesn't even pay for the liquor that people are drinking on set.
For the love of God, please fucking take a shot of Quirwell.
Feels good.
I love it too.
Hey everybody, it's Chan, and you're back here at Chansplaining, in which I talk to you completely uninterrupted. Let me just start this Chansplaining off with a comment from Christina. Christina writes, "How's the Adpocalypse treating you?" Adpocalypse refers to a series of policy changes at YouTube, Facebook, about the ways that content creators can get revenue from producing content on these platforms. All started because Hezbollah was doing some political fundraising using YouTube ads, and also because PewDiePie was like saying some Nazi stuff. These advertisers really did not like the idea that their product was associated, also materially funding some of this stuff. Okay, rightly so, that was controversial, but as a result of the controversy, YouTube has really cracked down on what kinds of videos can be monetized.
If you wouldn't show it in polite company, we probably wouldn't want our advertisers to be on it.
In our case, for Cut, that means all of our videos with sex, drugs, and rock and roll, which is kind of a staple on this channel.
Let's just step out of that.
My lungs are not used to smoke.
Now are subject to demonetization. So let's say when our entire revenue structure gets destabilized because of some policy change at Google or YouTube or Facebook, that does materially affect our business and the kind of content we can produce. I think it's interesting in the wake of all this anti-Semitic or terrorism funding controversy that as a result, it's brought us to this kind of pseudo-puritanical place where advertisers shirk at the idea of advertising sex and alcohol and drugs to kids and teenagers. What I think is an interesting contradiction here is that it's an admission. We use children's viewing. It's actually a kind of labor. That is, a labor that's being performed through what looks and feels like entertainment, but is still generating real money out there in the world for other people. If this is an attention economy, you are all free laborers performing free labor in the fields of content. So what does this current controversy tell us? These algorithms that are collecting our data, our browsing history, our viewing habits, all of that information gets stored in huge databases. Those algorithms find correlations between seemingly unrelated things. Let's say you watch a bunch of videos about people making tiny food or whatever, and there hypothetically might be a correlation between people making tiny turkeys and watching that on YouTube and people that favor libertarian politics. And that information is actually incredibly valuable, not just to commercial advertisers, but political campaigns. By the way, I get so many comments that are like, oh, you guys should just really not talk about politics. I didn't come here to be political. I came here to watch YouTube.
For some reason, people of color have always been a target by the police.
You look just like Colin Kaepernick.
Shut up.
Well, good news. If you watch videos of people using a fidget spinner, literally the labor of you clicking on that video and watching it has been used to generate information for a political campaign somewhere. The point is these algorithms are trying to triangulate exactly how much revenue we can extract from individual viewers. So it should be said though, this is not all doom and gloom. We actually can think of Adpocalypse as just another creative constraint to inspire us to produce things that are outside of our wheelhouse. A little kick in the pants has never hurt anybody at Cut. We can be resilient, and we can generate ideas that are completely different and interesting.
I am going to try acupuncture.
3, 2, 1.
People stare at you?
Yes, they do.
The keywords of this moment in contemporary capitalism are flexibility, adaptiveness, disruption, whatever. Say what you will about Adpocalypse, but we'll be fine. The important thing is just to keep imagining and creating, even if the terrain is shifting. All right, so I'll respond to comments. Oh, Oh, okay, here's a good comment from LDM393. Love the videos, and as a sociology teacher, I have used some of your videos in class to explain research methodology and other topics. Is there a chance of expanding the network to other places like LA or New York in the future? Well, thanks, LDM. Actually, I think it's really sweet that I get messages all the time from people that use our videos in the classroom. Yeah, I think we should put together teaching materials so that we can think about how to integrate more of this YouTube content into the classroom. You know, we think about moving to LA or New York all the time. We think about opening up a satellite office. It's possible. The more we grow, who knows? Okay, this is from Ollie. The cringe is addicting, like old Office episodes. P.S. Why won't you hire me? Yes, the cringe is addicting. I'm addicted to the cringe. Once you've had a taste of the cringe, you just never go back. Why won't we hire you? I actually don't know. I don't have your file on hand, but I have to tell you, we get thousands of applications for casting and for hiring purposes all the time. It's possible that you're on our radar. Go to cut.com/hiring if you want to work with us. Due to the volume of submissions, we can't respond to everybody. Thanks so much for watching Chansplaining. I do read your comments, so I hope you'll leave one below. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And until then, I'll see you next week. And if I don't see you next week, then I will definitely see you in hell. Bye.